Sometimes we feel that with certain people that maybe were our friends before or past relationships, that we don't get on well or we don't understand each other in the same way as before. And this is happening to many of us, and it's kind of worrying us sometimes because it's like, why I've been having such a great friendship with someone, and now it's like talking to this person and I don't understand, or he or she is not understanding exactly the deep feelings that I am having or the experiences that I'm having. This is not because the person is better or worse than us. It is just that this person is in another dimension of consciousness. And this is something that in the celestial system is transmitted in the level one, is one of the main dharmas for level one. And it's very important to get to know ourselves and also to get to know the interaction with other people. Why we are in one dimension of consciousness, where we have been in the past, where we want to go, where celestial system starts. Celestial system starts from the fifth dimension of consciousness, and maybe we have been in other dimensions of consciousness before, and then the shift and the transformation is huge after level one, because we are just reaching another level of consciousness that is more in tune with our soul, with our heart, and we are more able to understand better our feelings, our behaviors, and we project ourselves better towards our passion and our purpose. Concerning other people, we will get to know where they are in other dimensions of consciousness. If they are in other dimensions of consciousness, that is not our new dimension of consciousness, most probably we are not going to understand each other. And then we will be able to feel a compassion, and we will be able to understand more and see them in a different way as before. So level one, it's very important to get an approach, a new approach for understanding better ourselves, to reaching a new dimension of consciousness and understanding where other people are in the consciousness and the dimensions.
So actually, we are multidimensional. We can move from one dimension to the other when you have the conscience of them. So, in the first level of celestial is one of the first things that they show you, that you can move from one dimension to the other, but you can also decide from where you want to live, because you'll have different situations in life where you'll have to change dimensions, which I'm not going to go deep into it right now because otherwise you will stop the video. But it's important to know that you can move from one dimension to the other depending on the action that you're going to do. And that also is like, if you have a radio and the radio goes on one channel and somebody else is going in on another channel, also if you want to connect, you're not going to be able to connect. Each of you are in different vibrations. Actually, it's, I think it's the best way I can explain it. So what in celestial system is going to show you is first to be able to move from one to the other, so you can understand and you can comprehend the other person sitting in front of you with your heart, with the compassion, with the understanding of what that other person is going through also, and why maybe he cannot connect or he cannot get you right on what you're saying. Because here in life is not of being right or wrong. There is no right or wrong. It's just your perspective, your vision of life, what makes the difference and what is going to make you live more in sorrow or live more in happiness because of your understanding. And that understanding, it's true, we've been saying it comes from the consciousness, but it comes also to realize from which dimension you're living. So Teresa and myself, we think it's something very important for everybody to realize this. And of course, in the first level of Celestial, they already introduce you to this. And I would really invite you to join us and to have a deeper understanding of what is happening. So, welcome to this new dimensions of life.